Excellent. We are back. Sorry about that, guys. We'll maybe just 5 seconds or so for people to roll in.
Yep. Already somebody. Somebody, probably a Quebecer. Let's go, guys. Yeah.
Nice. Cool. Well, we'll get started and hopefully folk will roll in. So, yeah,
Yep.
apologies for the technical mishap there. We didn't mean to end the stream, but hopefully everyone enjoyed getting a bit of a glimpse of what's going on in Toronto. So, for the rest of the AMA, we were keen just to talk a little bit about what's been going on in the market this week, and and how I guess the recent goings on with FTX really emphasizes the need for what we're developing with the Bomb mobile app and Bomb chain. So we'll get into that. But as ever, if anyone's got any questions, feel free just to drop them in as we go, and we'll cover them off. So yeah, I mean, look, it's been a crazy week in the market. Again, as I think pretty much everyone watching will probably be aware. We've got Bitcoin hovering around $17,000, and of course, really for the most part, this was sparked by the whole FTX debacle. So I'll not kind of go too deep into what happened there. But I think it's fair to say it's been very interesting. Clearly, significant mismanagement by the looks of things, at least, of investor funds, and it really just does emphasize that there's still a long way to go in terms of getting the space to the point where there is true transparency. One of the biggest exchanges in the space imploding like that over the course of a couple of days, due to mismanagement, of course, is not a good look for the industry. It will undoubtedly lead to additional regulatory scrutiny. And I think that will probably be exacerbated by the fact that Sam Bankman-Fried, the CEO of FTX, was understood to be, playing a very active role in engaging with lawmakers and regulators, around the Digital Commodities Consumer Protection Act. So, the fact he was held in high regard, it would seem, by those parties, and now this has happened. As I said, clearly is not a good look. And I know a lot of people have been sort of holding CZ, the CEO of Binance, up, as Chad, as he keeps getting referred to. And I do get that. He's got a way about him in terms of the way he maneuvers. But regardless of that, I mean, I personally, I think there are probably other ways that could have achieved the same result without such a drastic impact on the market. But sorry,
I'm just going to agree with you for sure. I find it crazy how fickle the markets can be. That one exchange like that can cause a mismanagement in funds, and it can cause such a huge effect on the markets. I mean, Bitcoin was starting to go up a bit. We had some good momentum for like a good little while, and that happens. And like you're saying, CZ, there was a couple tweets that happened that kind of instigated. Seemed nice and upfront, but I think there was a bit of manipulation going on. Not trying to attack you, CZ, if you're listening to this, but obviously there is kind of subtle manipulation going on, in my opinion.
Yeah, no, I think you're absolutely spot on. And I'm not sure we've seen the full extent of the contagion quite yet. FTX had along with obviously their sort of core investor funds. Sorry, there's a helicopter going over me. Can you hear me okay while that's going on? Yeah.
Yeah, we can hear you.
Cool. Yeah, and they had some large equity investors. So the Ontario Teachers Pension Fund being one, which was interesting. Yeah. So and I think there'll be more, come to light over the course of the coming days as well. Sorry, I'm laughing at Aaron's comment.
Bomb chopper going to pick up Rob to join the event. I think is that what it is, Aaron?
Makes perfect sense. And we've got a couple of comments coming in. Let's take those. Chopper for the bomb event. Yep, you know it.
Upgrading. Systemic risk is a hallmark of CeFi. Well, again, like Rob was saying, I think that having a transparent platform, that everything is verifiable on the blockchain, actually kind of a hybrid. Aaron's mentioned this before, and I think going for kind of a Web 2.5, 2.7, whatever, a good hybrid between something centralized but not centralized at the same time. People need that reassurance, yet the whole point of blockchain is to have everything verifiable, and everything it's code is law. Having things on the blockchain that you can't play around with that. And even as for certain decentralized exchanges will offer loans and that kind of thing, and I think that kind of loan could actually help in mitigating some of the risk that these exchanges blowing up are causing, because they're doing some funny business that if you had everything regulated by the blockchain and by code, have specific instructions on what to do in certain situations, you could avoid this kind of thing. And that only happens in the DeFi world. No,
it's a great point. And I mean, I think the more of these occurrences we see, I guess if you look back through history, there are some parallels that you can draw with the existing financial system, which has ultimately led to the insane amount of regulation that we see in TradFi. So yeah, it's as we talked about a couple of videos ago. I think making sure that there is a defined regulatory framework and oversight model for crypto is key to mass adoption. But using what's in place at the moment in TradFi as the template probably isn't the right answer. But it's going to be a tricky one to make sure that's the case, when occurrences like this keep on coming around, because it just pushes the regulators more towards going, well, there's systemic risk, we have to act quickly.
Absolutely. Slight change of subject. I keep DCing into P-Hub and Bomb. Anything else to recommend? So obviously what I'm going to say is not financial advice. Take it, do your own research. But both of those have been going on a little sale right now, probably in part because of the whole FTX debacle. But no matter what, I keep DCing as well. And another one that, again, not financial advice, but like Captain Hindsight said, B-Share. B-Share with the upcoming blockchain and web app is going to be the only way, well, one of the two only ways to get more BOM. And currently we have a circulating supply of about 1.7 million BOM with a max circulating supply of 250 million BOM for the whole blockchain. Obviously, there's going to be a lot of factors, a lot of pairs that are going to need BOM, a lot of reasons for BOM to need much more than 1.7 million. And having B-Share, putting that in the boardroom, or having some BOM and putting that as X BOM are going to be the two only ways to create more BOM. So not financial advice, but those B-Share is also a third one that I'm looking at these days, on top of all the other peg coins with the upcoming app that's going to be funneling a lot of funds into all of our protocols. So a lot of them are on a good discount right now, and will definitely have a good upside.
Yeah, I think you're right. You know, really, our strategy ensures that the whole ecosystem will do well. The only thing I would perhaps add, albeit you know it's kind of implicit what you said there, is you know I think some of the share tokens like you know BitShare for example are somewhat being slept on because you know when you think about once we return to Peg, you know through the launch of our mobile app. You know, the first pair likely for that to happen will be BitBTC, given we'll initially be offering Bitcoin staking through the mobile app, and therefore, you know, BitShare is likely going to do incredibly well from that. So yeah, that's the only thing that I would add. But yeah, the whole strategy is geared towards making sure we bring health to the whole ecosystem. So I think no matter what your personal strategy is, you know, in terms of DCing, there's a hell of a lot of upside potential.
Oh yeah, I need more BShare. So do I. I've been really enjoying the new P-Hub bomb farm. We've got another few weeks of that. I've been really enjoying that to get even more BShare. Yeah. BShare plus bomb pair farm and P-Hub plus bomb farm. Yeah, absolutely. Three great tokens and great rewards on top. I 100% agree. I love those two farms. Second part. Must have missed something. I have an inbox of very interested investors. Pegs likely before app launch, not financial advice. So to remind everyone, at the live event, Aaron and Mark, who are there and trying to get, well, not just trying, they're succeeding in creating a name for themselves over there. Everyone's interested in the Bomb Lambo. Everyone's interested in also the upcoming app. We got a little demo of it and taking down emails, we're offering stake positions for people that are there. And those are generally people that are actually interested in the app, actually interested in investing. So those emails and those people are more than likely to be investing, and we might get pegs much before the app.
Yeah, and I think the other thing that Aaron will be referring to there, just based on some chats we've had over the last couple of days, is there are certainly some larger investors, you know, interested in our private investment opportunities as well. So we'll be connecting with them to discuss the specifics. So yeah, I think it's been a very successful couple of days already.
That's amazing. I've seen that document grow over the past couple of months. You've been doing an amazing job, Rob, at creating that document, and we're going to start seeing the fruits of that labor.
100%, yeah. So the document that Diamond's referring to is our private investment prospectus, which is for larger investors, where we, you know, we can be very flexible in terms of what we offer. There's a lot of very, you know, complex and thorough financial modeling that sits behind it. So yeah, looking forward to speaking to some of these potential investors.
Yeah. Web3 2022 has been very fun and productive. That's amazing. Oh, another question here. So I've been staking P-Hub in the vault to take advantage of the buybacks. Would it be worth on staking until November 30th and putting that into the P-Hub bomb farm? I know, not financial advice. To answer your non-financial advice question, that's what I did. I took out not all of it, but you know, I had a good amount of bomb, a good amount of P-Hub, and put those together. I still have some of the P-Hub vault single staking, but I did put a good little portion into that new farm. Keeping the vault is available if you want to pick up more P-Hub and more bomb. Personally, I'm really enjoying picking up those B shares, so I'm stacking those as much as I can.
Yeah, completely. I know every day that I go and check on my farm, I get quite excited seeing all the bee share that I'm accumulating.
Oh yeah. Great job, team. Thank you very much, David.
Yeah, thank you, sir. Cool. Okay, I don't think we've got any other questions flowing in at the moment, but yeah, just rounding off what we were talking about earlier, the whole FTX situation really does emphasize the need for, a service that, offers that incredible user experience, because let's be honest, FTX got that right, but with full transparency, where you can actually see what's going on with your funds. So that's exactly what we'll achieve through our mobile app that'll be powered by Chain. And yeah, that will be launching, as we confirmed in Bombshell Monday this week, on the 9th of January. That's the target launch date that we've defined. So yeah, we're super excited about that. I think, just to acknowledge that we had points sort of hinted that it may be Q4 this year, but that was more a sort of, while we were still in the planning stages. The sort of firm milestone in our roadmap was actually Q3 next year. So this will be significantly ahead of schedule, but still with the same, but probably actually even a higher quality of user experience than we'd initially anticipated. So yeah, very exciting times.
And to be fair, I mean, January 9th is only 9 days away from Q4 2022. It might as well be.
Exactly. We'll let people do their tax loss harvesting, and then hopefully there'll be a strong start to the year in terms of the market. And well, even if there doesn't really matter. We know that people are going to be excited about Bomb. But yeah, no, I think the timing will work well.
At Bomb money, we're going to be starting with a boom.
Yeah,
starting with a bang.
100%.
Okay, I have P-Hub, so I'll buy Bomb and join the farm. Yeah, that is one great idea, Joanna. To join into that P-Hub Bomb farm, you can pair up some of the P-Hub that you already own, buy some Bomb with some fresh funds, pair that up into an LP, and start farming away the last B shares.
Yeah, I think we've got a couple of other comments.
Yeah. Aaron, great job on promoting on Yabonk's channel. Love the back and forth. Oh, that was a fun one. Glad you enjoyed it.
Yeah, that was an interesting conversation, that's for sure. But yeah, I think Aaron did a great job, as always, of making sure people understand what we're all about.
Yep.
Cool. But yeah, just going back to the app and the chain launch. So 9th of January, we firmly expect to still see strong price appreciation, particularly a Bomb, B share, in the run up to that. And as we've talked about, because it's the case that P-Hub benefits from automated buybacks from protocol revenue, as we really sort of get into the delivery of our strategy, we expect it to do very, very well. But equally, as we were saying earlier, so is everything. There's a great blog that Aaron wrote a week or so back, just sort of stepping through some ideas for how you might want to position yourself ahead of the launches. So if you haven't already, I definitely recommend checking those out.
Absolutely.
Cool. All right. So I think those were the biggies that we were going to cover off today. As ever, lots going on. The development of the app is still progressing at pace. We're pretty much there and sort of locking down what the UI is going to look like. Yeah, we'll be firmly into, well, development's already well underway, but that's just going to continue to progress at pace.
Oh yeah, let the fun begin.
Yeah, for sure.
Continue, more likely. More, yeah.
Yeah, sorry, there's a couple of guys just came in if that was a bit noisy. But yeah, if anyone's got any other questions, feel free just to drop them in. But otherwise, we'll maybe just keep this to a reasonably short one, and we can get wrapped up.
Yeah. Love the Yabonks video. And yeah, Aaron was saying sorry for his language. To his defense, for anyone who watched the whole video, the first past 1 hour, he started becoming a little under attack, as one of the guys that were on there mentioned. It's kind of normal to come in a little hot. I think it was acceptable. Yeah. Oh, trying to pick out the color of my Lambo tractor. Nice.
Lambo tractors, Lambo helicopters. We'll have them all.
Oh yeah, NFTs are cool. Absolutely. I changed my profile picture on Discord and Telegram. Going to be changing it here, probably for next AMA. I love the new NFTs.
Yeah, they're amazing. And thanks to those of you who've already been sharing them on socials. Please do keep on showing them off. We love seeing them, and it's a great, exciting way of spreading the word about what we've got going on.
Absolutely. Share the love. Me-too, great debate. Yes, it was. Any plans for minting the rest? They were minted actually already. We will be posting them on OpenSea very shortly for other people to buy in, to make sure that for the next protocol launches, there will be some available for people to purchase to be able to join in on the Genesis farms. And yeah, neon pink Lambo tractor, that would look sick. Let's go.
Love it. Cool. All right, I think we've come to the end of the comments, but yeah, just to say as ever, thank you guys for coming along. For those that are here live, thank you guys for listening back. As always, we've got our Twitter space on Friday, so we'd love to see you guys there. Please do hit the like button, subscribe to the channel if you're not already, and keep on spreading the word about Bomb. Oh, and someone's just snuck in with a question on NFTs.
Quick question: rarity scores on the NFTs. Yes, there are rarities of the different elements. We have some legendary backgrounds. We've got some legendary items that some of the bombs are holding. Yeah, there are traits that of different rarity levels for sure.
Mm-hmm. Cool. All right. Every time you say there are no more comments, someone sneaks one in, which is fine. It's what we're here for. We love the questions and the comments, so do keep them coming. Even if you sneak them in the last second, we'll keep on going.
In case you want to add something more to that, if that was just a placeholder for an actual question coming, we'll give you another 30 seconds, Mario. If not, sure, T. Oh, and we have Aaron mentioning we'll be much more accurate after they're all revealed and refreshed. Yeah, that's true. From what I've noticed from different NFT launches, the rarity levels, the percentages are actually only the ones that have been revealed. So I think a lot of them still need to be refreshed, and I think those stats don't factor into the stats when you're looking at your own NFT. So once everyone does reveal their NFTs and they're all revealed, those stats will be more accurate. Oh, there we go. Just changed my profile pic. Yeah, that is sick. I really like that texture. It's looking good, looking amazing. Beauty, absolutely. Glad everyone's enjoying those.
Yeah. Okay, cool. Right, well, I think we may have actually exhausted the comments and questions this time. But yeah, a big thanks again, everyone. We'll wrap up there, and we will speak to you all soon.
Have a nice day, everyone.